We need shock escalations. I'm working on Umbral for some reason. Which is kind of sad. VTuber casual? I mean, I'm not. I join Umbral? Don't we need to max out, like, our love bonds? Why is this matchmaking taking so long? Hello? No tonic slurpers? I don't know why I was getting those YouTube recommendations. Because, like, other than Corona, I never watch anything. All right, I really don't want to play repeaters on stream. I guess we'll do Warpike. I'll try and make a Radiant Warpike.
Pike Scatters always stand by our work.
You're a sight for sore Austrian eyes.
Could make that. I'd rather make the other one. If I can. Oh, maybe not Valimir. What's wrong with repeaters? I just don't want to stream with them because I think they're boring to watch. Okay, well, I can't make the other one. So maybe I'll make the Alira one. It's fine. It's fine for what I'm going for, so.
We will speak again, my friend.
This looks painfully bad on your eyes? It's not a bad game. It's really not. It's not for everyone. Did I max Berserker? I did. How's Rage? I guess I can increase Rage. Oh my god, I made... This is perfect! This is the ultimate turn brain off build. Mobile game art with... It does not have the level of polish, artistically speaking, that Monster Hunter does. 100% it does not. And I'm not, I'm not here trying to defend it and say that it does. But watch one path before you shut off the stream. No. I'll invite you. I'll get you and Nefudis in. That's fine. The UI is overwhelming? I mean, when you look at it, it makes sense. You've got your stupid navigation thing up top. You've got your party in the top left. You've got your chat menu in the bottom left. Your experience in the bottom. Your items in the bottom right. And you've got your quest tracker in the top right. You really don't need to have all that stuff up all the time. Oh no. Dauntless. Oh, that's pretty cool. Savage Wellspring? So I am not a particularly high level. So you might see me dead on the ground a little bit. Never thought I'd play this game. We did not get early access for Sunbreak. We'll be inspecting the floor together with Nefudis. Honestly, we shouldn't die too much. I have tough 6, right? Sturdy 6, parasitic 3. We're actually fairly defensive here. From a not dying perspective. We're just not going to be doing, like, trial level speedrun damage. You ever fight the fox thing on the loading screens? I fought it a bit, actually. This is its weapon on my back right now. Should have been a VTuber. I should have been a VTuber? I mean, I guess there's always time to switch.
We don't need any more hypercharged behemoths in the mix.
You have no interrupts? I got rid of mine. Honestly, that is what those are for, Chaos. You can actually purchase additional microtransactions. I wore the wrong helm. This is gonna kind of suck a little bit. This is just a mobile game? You haven't seen me hit anything yet. You should at least wait to see the boss of this area. I think he looks kind of neat. You have to hit the monsters at a specific time in order to get them to trip. Gets better. Like, I'm not gonna claim it's a better game than Monster Hunter, but it's a fun game. It's got stuff to do. Why is the damage text Fortnite? Blame your nemesis, Epic Games. Apparently, once they merged with Epic Games, they got rid of the blood. I get this little ice spear. It's kind of fun. Tim Sweeney, give me a try. Like, I feel like I don't know anything about Tim Sweeney, but I know a lot of people hate him. It's like running the same raid over and over. It's actually like a roguelike mode, where you get randomized upgrades that you then use. Elemental damage matters. What the game is good for, I'm going to make a review for it soon. It's good for people that like filling up meters and feeling like they're constantly getting good progression. The game does a very good job at that. So if you play Monster Hunter, you're like, I need more Monster Hunter and I need it now! It's pretty good. Absolutely, element being good is something that really helps my enjoyment of the game. keep noticing my companions dying. I don't know what's going on there. It's gonna get harder. So there's like 5 rounds that gets increasingly harder as you go. And at the end, you have to fight a big guy. Dual pistols has to be the laziest design weapon ever? It's got some mechanics, but it's not very interesting. I don't know if it's lazy, but it really does just feel like hold down the button. There's no wounding, there's no stunning. So outside of breaking parts or shooting like your mark, if you're even going for that build, there's really not too much going on. Whoa! Whoa! Just wait for the last one. And then you can leave. I'll forgive you for leaving. I should have dodged. That was just me being dumb. Because some of these are like the earlier design monsters. They may not be at their pinnacle. I'm actually pretty happy with how often I'm dying. It could be a lot worse.
Another behemoth bites the dust. You do fine work, Captain. I'll be ready for that aether burst.
More compared to Rise. I mean, I'm very underleveled for this area. Do I want to do this? No. I'll just die way too much. There's a bug monster coming up. That's pretty cool. People love bug monsters. People are always saying, I love bug monsters. Love good design bug monsters? He's okay. I know right now we've got a bug monster of 1,000 kilobytes a second. That's a bit of an issue. How dead is this stream? Seems like it should be fully dead. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I know frames are hemorrhaging right now. Should be a little bit better. This guy's a pretty cool boss. He's like a robot owl, which is to differentiate him from the normal owl and the ice owl. And then the glowy owl. It's like at least 5 different owls. Alright, is the boss coming up in a second. I will leave you to judge after you've seen the boss. Change weapons? I just switched to repeaters, but like I'm not gonna stream repeaters, they suck. I've done plenty of chain blades on stream, so I figured I'd do Warpike. We've done Warpike before, but it's like with a different build. Woo, I actually evaded that, I think. Warpike is fun. Warpike and chain blades are the weapons I enjoy the most. I don't think, like I said, nobody has said repeaters are bad. We all agree repeaters are good. It's just kind of a boring playstyle, that's all. This is a final boss, yeah, so there's like behemoths that are at the end of things that are called escalations, which are like little roguelike dungeons. And they all have some of the best weapons in the game. So this guy has the best umbral energy weapons. This is the Warpike. I switched my ability to the buff. I've never seen him use this move before. I think this weapon is maybe a bit more interesting than the chain blades, but the chain blades are still pretty good. Oops. It's time to evade there. We're doing okay, though. What is this, lifesteal? I'm running a little bit of like a phase tank build with rage on it. Oop, you got me. bite you. Ooh. The world build? It's a little bit like Rocksteady with health augment on it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure he just got eaten, yeah. He's a cool looking worm guy. I thought he looks neat. I'm fighting generic Vaporwave? In what world is Vaporwave generic? That's rare Blazework shards. I want to change my helmet. I've got like Omega face tank helmet on, but I want to switch over to something that actually helps my stamina a little bit. I can't just stand in front of the monsters quite as much this way either. I have to maybe actually... You can see that? Generic WoW enemy? I've never played WoW. I don't really know. Umbro's actually kind of getting up there. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, you know, I haven't even done heroic escalation yet, and God knows that's probably pretty challenging too. Right now he just felt fine. I mean, he felt balanced. Just playing more monster. It's just a little variety. We're going to be doing like 2, maybe 3 months of nonstop Sunbreak. So it's fun to play something else before then, just for a little variety. I farmed that hunting pass. It actually wasn't that hard. Maybe 20 hours. Maybe a bit more. It really wasn't bad. The heroic ones, I assume, would just be harder versions, the versions that are already... How's the bean stash doing? Why do you want to know about my beans? I can't play Rise because his Rise is already upgraded to Sunbreak. I can't... Even if it was, I wouldn't be able to say anything. And I'm not saying it is. Yeah, this should be way better. I think I want Rage. Then open Rise. There's nothing to do in Rise right now. Long stream on Thursday then for the release? I don't know that I'm going to want to stay up like 10 hours into the release and then be tired for the release. When we get closer to knowing the exact release date, I mean, I'll be up, you know, I'll be on probably like an hour or two before it launches, but I'm not going to do like a 10-hour. I'm not going to do like a 10-hour stream into it because then I'm like, what? Then I'm going to get tired and want to go to bed or just stream for 30 hours straight? That's not a good idea either. Is this the real? Is this the baby one? Or is this the real one? Did I make a mistake? Well, it'll be over fast. Well, hey, we'll get a level out of it. I'm sorry, guys. I picked the wrong one. This is what you're supposed to do in preparation for the normal escalation. The real one before? We literally just did it. You just missed it. It was like 5 minutes ago. He's already dead. This is not how things normally go. Might get another level out of it. Spore stuck truck. I like this guy. Dauntless is something to tide us over till sunbreak. I'll still come back to it occasionally. Like, I like it as a game. It's not better than Monster Hunter, but it's not, you know, I don't think you should treat it the same level as Monster Hunter. It's like Monster Hunter if Monster Hunter was still, like, giving non-stop content updates. And even then, it's not, like, constant. It's not something that you've got to be always aware of. But, you know, just like every, you know, month or two, go in for, like, you know, 15, 20 hours, finish some stuff up, maybe try and get on the leaderboard for the trials. I just really like filling up meters in a game. I like progression. I like that feeling of progression. And this game is, like, literally progression the game. If that makes sense. Like, oh, I love filling up meters. Oh, I love it so much. I love restarting the game. Like, it's like all that, you know? It's all those things. You know, the monetization is as, like, free-to-play friendly as I think I've ever seen. It kind of pushes you a little bit into spending, like, $10 once. This bug guy here is pretty cool. You won't see him do much. But he makes some really interesting noises. I mean, in terms of, like, beating Dauntless, if you want to use the term beating the game, you know, I mean, you could be done in a day or two. If the goal is just to get to level 20. And be like, alright, I did it. I'm done. Actually got some epic things out of that, so it wasn't even a total loss. It was a good warm-up. Not that we needed it. Why wouldn't you just play PC, Fume? Unless, are you going to be, like, on the road or traveling a lot? Or your PC's not going to be viable? Oh, it'll actually let me do the Umbral escalation now. At level 14. Focus on PC Dauntless. It's just funny because it's like, you know, what is the Dauntless endgame? I mean, I feel like there is stuff. Like, there's a lot to do. You want to be able to help out on Switch as well? I mean, it wouldn't take that long to get through the end game, I'm sure. You have no PC Rise. Do you have a gaming PC or something capable of playing Rise? Heroic Escalation Crowns. Is it actual crown farming, like different sized monsters? Can really see my tan line here on the back of my neck. Oh, just for completing it? Guys, I don't know what the hell's going on. First I did baby escalation, then I did public escalation. I mean, they seem okay. They're level 19. Your laptop doesn't hold a battery charge anymore? Can you just leave it plugged in? Our love circle's almost done. I'm really looking forward to opening it up. I want to see what we get. Yeah, I mean, if you're able to get in the top 100, that's got to feel pretty good. Oh, I just barely missed it. Someone else got it. Sunbreak Odo. He shoots, actually, I don't know, this guy doesn't shoot spines. He shoots little orbs. Looks like somebody's using the little buff ability. I guess we do throw the hunt. It's early enough that it actually might matter. Many years old and many, many years out of date. I'm planning out my next PC build. It's going to be pretty far in the future, but I think I'm going to go for like a mini ITX case. In case I want to travel and bring it around with me. I'm completely off ever trying to get a gaming laptop. At least not for another 5 or 10 years. We're just not there, technologically speaking. Or at least I'm not willing to spend the money on like a $3,000 or $4,000 liquid-cooled laptop. Die. I recommend getting custom cables? Like custom SATA cables? I don't understand. Power cables? Like ones that don't come from the power supply? Of all the things to recommend, it just seems like a weird thing to recommend. Not saying you're wrong, it's just strange. You're leaving? See you, Chaos. I might hit you up for dead stuff later. What is it a custom power cable would give you? Just be like thinner, lighter, more flexible? be a vacuum cleaner. Length, flexibility. I mean, if I needed it in the process of the build, I've been looking at the Cooler Master. It's like 200K or something like that, 200p. Seems pretty okay. There's the P Max that comes with, I think, a water cooler radiator, as well as a power supply, 850 watt power supply. How's Maldi? It looks pretty sweaty to me. Oh, I got him. What are two moldy emotes? Well, one is old, one's moldy. It's the old version. Have you spammed costing no stamina seems busted? It's the, Skullforge Helm? To be fair, I have invested heavily into stamina. Arctics? Oh, what? Remember when I used to be a Monster Hunter streamer? I was sponsored by Dauntless, man.
That's one behemoth that won't prey on these islands.
Not really.
And its energies will only help you in the next battle.
480 is going to have a TDP of 421. So I've heard for a while that it's going to be a very power hungry and hot card, yeah. And then Dauntless partner. I think they're interested. Cooler Master liquid coolers. It's like everybody, like you into PC building, like everybody keeps talking about stuff. You're all bringing up stuff I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about the case. I'd probably get a Noctua cooler. Those seem pretty nice. It's got a lot of giga flips. More than you've ever seen. He's gonna kill me. No, I didn't die. I just wanted to be, like, reasonably quiet. I refuse to die. This is so fun. Oh wow, I'm back to full health. Actually not a ton of damage, but then again, I guess he's not really weak to radiant. Do you think having a good build or having gear to fight a specific behemoth is better? So I'm not going to claim to be like the world's foremost expert on Dauntless. I've only been playing the game for like maybe less than a month. But in general, in a very general sense, your weapons should be kind of interchangeable. Your 4 pieces of armor and your Omnicell and your Lantern should be able to dictate the vast majority of what your build is outside very specific situations, or unless you're doing trials. Obviously, the type of, weapon category is going to be different, but if you're talking about, like, within a weapon, like, you know, between switching, like, between Radiant or fire or ice or something like that, you know, that should be, like, the special sauce on top. And especially with legendary weapons having, like, prismatic slots, you can fit pretty much anything into them. Yeah, I mean, I agree with Remediable. I mean, from my experience, you should be able to find a playstyle that you find enjoyable. And then, you know, if you're trying to get in, like, top 100 in trials, you might have to make, like, some special considerations. You know, there might be something that doesn't need any heavy interrupts, or something that needs, like, a lot of interrupts you might build differently otherwise. Something where you have an easy time evading versus not evading. Take heal. Finally a real weapon? You don't like the chain blades? You would have hated when I played repeaters then. I think the chain blades are about as interesting as the war pike. Probably one of the first things you need to think about when you're starting your weapon is, like, is this a weapon that needs stuff for stamina management or not? Some weapons really, really do. Like, they need it really badly, like Warpike and Chain Blades. You're spending a lot of stamina. So you want to think about maybe whether Skullforge makes sense there. Look at him go! Ooh. Where is he? I just died. Oops. How many weapons does this game have? I'll show you the equipment loadout, and I'll give you, like, the 5-second description of each one. Do you think reforging weapons is worth it? Why not? You know, it's a cheaper way of getting the Ether Hearts, and you get a permanent bonus. You know, if it's your early on, first time through, and you decide you want to hang out in the Blazeworks for a little while, and stay at max level and just keep getting money and stuff from there, I could see that. Or if you just, like, really never want to play any other weapons. But even still, like, once you've got your, you know, you want to do your first reforge, and then, like, once your experience is capped, like, just go ahead and do it. Oh, I got a ton of epic stuff there. All right, weapons. This is going to be my interpretation of them. Every other interpretation is wrong. You've got Sword, which is level 1. It's got a lot of combo play. It's got a parry as a really neat feature. It's a lot of interesting combos. Axe is almost equivalent to, like, a great sword. It has a lot of charging moves and has an ability where you can throw it at monsters. Kind of want some sturdy to tank hits while you charge up your hits, or just get good. Hammer has, like, an explosive material in it. You build up ammo in it, and then you can use empowered hits with them. So you can make each individual hit stronger, or you can just fire off all your ammo and stuff like that. Chain blades, for the most part, you've got a heavy hitting combo that can do wounds, or you can just like spin your blades around a lot. And you build up a gauge that lets you do a heavy slam with them, kind of like a Kratos, like hitting your two weapons down at the same time. Also has an ability where you could throw your blades at something and you get like zipped right up next to the monster. I really like them for the mobility. War Pike is what I'm using now. It's all right. It has the ability to do a quick, no stamina using combo that will build up wounds, or you just press the heavy attack and you just keep moving around like a helicopter. It also builds up energy. Usually you use the energy for like shooting one strong shot, but right now I have it set to buffing everybody's attack speed. Repeaters are guns. You shoot things with the guns. Special thing with theirs, if you want it to actually be powerful, you have to be right next to the monster and sniff their farts in order to get stronger ammo. So you can't just play from really, really far away. You got to get close, sniff the fart, and then go back and shoot things. And then you've got the strikers. I think they're called strikers, yep. And you do unique combos to get buffs, and then you spend the buffs to do strong damage. You do like a big Kamehameha. The only thing I didn't like about the strikers is it felt like I was getting stuck into that loop over and over again, and it felt a little annoying. Like, oh, here I am, doing all my combos and then doing Kamehameha. But that might be a me issue, where like I could just like not do that. I didn't mind having that rando in there. That was kind of fun. Like, it might be just as good to play it, you know, and not Kamehameha. Let's hope the rando can carry. I felt like I was doing reasonably okay. You main striker, so it's boring, repetitive, if the fight takes too long. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like my issue, is like I feel like I'm just constantly just repeating the same combos and then spending them. Not to say that War Pike is like way different, because right now I'm pretty much just pushing the Y button and then occasionally setting off a buff. Chain blades between the three of them I felt like was the most interesting, because sometimes you'd need to manage your stamina actually, and then sometimes you'd want to build up your heavy strike. Or whatever the big chain hit is. If I told you a year ago you'd be unironically streaming Dauntless, what would I say? I'd say thank God that they apologized. Is that the rando? They're probably going to carry. Seven is better than the 6 that he would have been otherwise if he prestiged. Yeah, unfortunately, I almost never go for wounding. I should be able to tank that, yeah. Yeah, so far in terms of builds I've come up with, I came up with one build that like focused a little bit on shields and getting crit out of the shields using galvanized. That was neat. The build I'm running now is a little bit phase tank life leech, and I think I like that better. And then I was playing around with another build that didn't really have really much of anything other than just like stacking crit and damage like that. And that was okay on the repeaters, but honestly, it's nice until like you're really tryharding on trials to have a little bit of survivability on a build. Like, not everything needs to be max DPS all the time. I think a little bit what the issue is like, you'll wound one part, and then it'll probably be broken. And then you're gonna be like, well, now I need to attack something else if I want to actually get a break. These orbs good. Oops! I thought it might heal me. I don't know what that orb was. What was that orb? The crazy thing to me is how easy they make it to max out your cells if you want to. Even if you're like free to play, it really is not that hard to do. And you realize they let you get the Ether Dust for basically free? Kill everything? I got an interrupt. Yeah, but basically the helmet that I have is a little... feels a little bit like cheating. As I damage enemies, I get a stamina shield, which didn't make any sense. I'll just do that one. But it makes it so it's very easy to maintain maxed out stamina. Some people don't rank it very highly, but I think it's very weapon dependent. Like, obviously, repeaters, you don't care. You don't need stamina or anything. But on something like Warpike or something on Chain Blades, it's basically like you get free stamina. And it doesn't technically cost you a skill. You have to accept the fact that you're going to have a Fortress slot, and you're going to have Molten 3. But assuming you're okay with that. You never run on Warpike because Adrenaline is OP. Is that the low stamina skill? I got him. Almost got him. It's like watching an MMO you've never seen. It's like Monster Hunter. It's not though. This will max it out. I would just hate to like lose all my stamina and then like not be able to dodge or do anything else. Played Monster Hunter for a few hours. It was okay, but it wasn't that fun. Monster Hunter takes a little bit of a longer time to get running than Dauntless in that regard. Depends what you're looking for. I would 100% say Monster Hunter has a better monster design for the most part. The AI and the movesets for the monsters is just better. trying to figure out how long this thing even lasts. Ten seconds? Yangaruga literally walled me in Monster Hunter Freedom. I stopped playing the video game after him. It's like, this game sucks. Forgot you lost all your channel points on Dogma Code, but like, it got a new game. How did you lose the bet? Was the first thing, not the second? I'm sorry. Oh, for the showcase. Monster Hunter Riders? Monster Hunter is 3 mobile games, technically. They had Riders, Explore, and Dynamic Hunting. Whoop, please, attack, whoop. Does... Ooh, ooh. Please? Other Warpike dude keeps... isn't he like level 20? How's he dying? Maybe he hasn't done Umbral Escalation before. There's that thing. Sucked all the juice up. That was... What was its name? He definitely has a name. Koziar, hello. This arena is so fun. I don't think I need to heal. Get legs. Okay. Oh, we got a wound off. He's wiggling. It's hard to get over him. Something to Capcom Manager DMs, the new one? Not at liberty to say. This is rough. I don't know if I can attack the legs. I think I'm gonna die. It's cool that somebody's actually, like, wounding. Did we get the legs? The foot is, I wasn't even... I don't even... I hope we did. What is these orbs? We got one. I was trying. Hey, one's better than zero. I know when I was trying to fight this thing, I kept trying to do it in a group and be like, can we please get the legs? And nobody would do it. So then I just did it solo. I'm like, this is crap. Weapons need 15s of each. Are the weapons good? Well, of course, they're the legendary. Got 4 epic mats again? Let's see how I'm doing. I have 3. I think I made his chest. So I had 5 so far. I got 6 claws. That's not terrible. That seems really cool. You teleport and then you slam down onto them? That's amazing.
Come back soon, Slayer.
I feel like the escalation buffs make it so that critical builds feel a lot better in general. It's so hard to get, like, crit in this game. I mean, you can definitely be a crit lit, but it's definitely, like, an option and not like why would you never run this? Did I finish the battle pass? I finished it yesterday. It says 1.4 thousand hides, but you get a bunch of them at a time. This idle animation when we're sitting on the boat could use some work. That's actually one of my few complaints about this game. There's like not enough cycles. We need like a couple more. Couple more on there. Yeah, they need... I mean, I don't mind, like, parts of it, but just, like, add some more stuff. What Joe-Cocoon, at what point did I say that? I'm not the shield hero. I do not identify with shield hero. I haven't even watched season 2. I'm not even gonna watch it. People said it wasn't even that good anyways. You're supposed to hit those back. What does Regius armor even have? Doesn't it have like edgelord, ESP, and razor sharp? Doesn't seem amazing. Does it have attack up on it? Raleigh Harem gets bigger in season 2? You're kidding. Just tell, no spoilers, but what's the approximate age range of the new party members? Not edgelord, edge, lord. Got him. The interrupts are a really fun part of this game. Slow sharpening is a negative skill. I mean, if you're using the Regios weapons, I guess it doesn't really matter. Is this what endgame Dauntless? Not like endgame, but this is definitely like your main progression. If you're trying to get the best weapons in the game, these trials are what you're going to be going through. There's bragging right quests as well, that actually I guess give cosmetics. Interrupting is really easy with the warpipe.
Another behemoth bites the dust. You do fine work, Captain. Now get ready for that Aether burst.
How long does this even last? I'm trying to figure out. 10 seconds? 10%, 30% crit for 10 seconds. I guess that's okay. I don't know, Trey Dog. I don't know. This monocolored area is painful to look at. I mean, it's blue and purple. It's very cartoony. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying to do Terra escalation after this anyways. I'd love to get a Thunder Warpike going. I think the art style is a positive for children and a negative for adults. I think you have to just like call it what it is. You just have to accept that. Especially after they got rid of all the blood.
You earned your pay on that one, Skipper. One more behemoth down.
It's not as ugly as Rise. Sunbreak did something with the shading. I feel like it looks a little bit better. Not inspecting the floor today? I mean, I'm level 15. And I have, like, a properly charged lantern. Although we'll be doing Terra escalation soon, I will probably melt then. They would ever plan a Dauntless 2. It's a very good question. It's always very risky to put that sort of dev time in. Wait, what? What isn't broken? Oh! Maybe shouldn't have tried charging through that. I don't know. I'm a little concerned as for like the very, very long-term life of it. Only because like we took that one survey and they're like, are you optimistic for the future of Dauntless? And that's just like a very, that's a scary question to ask. Are you stopping? Guild Wars publishing second online game thingy. Final Fantasy actually does. There's actually Final Fantasy 14 and 11. Both still kind of like exist. Well, it's interesting because, like, on one hand, the art style is probably going to be a pass for a lot of adults. On the other hand, the combat sort of thing, I worry would make most kids go, like, why would I? It's too hard. Was that level
One
4?
behemoth that won't prey on these islands again. And its energies will only help you in the next battle.
You surprised if any kids play it? Yeah, you know, I just don't know. I know the question is like, you know, like when you think of like Dauntless, like so you think from like a marketing perspective, like who is the main target audience? I think any free-to-play game is definitely going to get like more kids than average because like, you know, they don't have to be like, mom, dad, give me money. Feel like the monster's very memorable? There's definitely some really cool monsters. I can't say that, like, the horde hedgehog monsters that we've seen a lot of this stream are a great representation on the whole, but, like, this guy's pretty cool. But you may never see this guy if you just play somewhat casually. Got a wound. Got him. Attacking so fast now. How am I doing? I'm having a great time fighting this guy. I got an interrupt. That feels good. That's 17,000 damage. Thinking like Umbral, like you could theoretically run wounding builds because you're gonna get buffs for your wounds. Actually dodge that.
That's it. You did it. The behemoth is down. I repeat, the behemoth is down. That's
You wish monster and mech theme guy? I mean, we had like what? Altal Ka, kinda, sort of. This game gives you a full-on robot elbow. So I mean that's kinda neat. So that goes to 15. I guess we could switch over. I gotta see what I can make in terms of electric war pikes.
Have you a moment, friend?
That's so close. Visit Gregario. I've looked at him a couple times. I don't know if I care about that weapon charge rate. What escalations have you done through? Umbral, Fire, Ice. I think I did the Thunder one once.
Soccer Mama Doom just
Soccer Mama Doom, hello. Monster Hunter 6 check?
Image 6 check.
Do it, you
Shed
won't.
scared.
I don't know that I like any of those. I do like that one, though. Pulse is a decent effect to have. Is that tail damage thing always up? That could be funny to be, like, just stuck on something's tail the whole time. Yeah, we're gonna do this one.
My weapon.
Guess we'll upgrade Pulse. We've got...
Speak, Slayer.
I think that's it right here.
You have found something.
This is a Destiny NPC. I feel that. I feel that. I do feel that. I don't know what else to put in there. Predator? I don't know if I'm gonna have enough life. I'll probably die if I do this build. We'll do this one for now. We're level 16. We may not die immediately. So yeah, Thunder Escalation. I don't think I've done Terra Escalation at all. I think 0 times. Got rank 4 on the leaderboards for this one stage, and the grind got too much. If you got it once, you could definitely get it again. You're using Terror Strikers because the only ones I have. Why didn't you make something? I'm sure your lantern level will carry you. I'm assuming everything's just going to be locked down from the thunder. Yeah, apparently once you get the champion once, right, you get access to the store, and then, like, that's good enough. So fast. Got the interrupt. Was that me who got the interrupt? Yeah, I do crossplay. I haven't really noticed too much of an issue. Sometimes there's an issue. Like you see the damage numbers come up super late. But it hasn't been that bad. I haven't even thought to try and get into the top 100 yet because I'm still working out even just getting like baseline maxed out builds, but let alone slurping tonics and stuff like that. Some people are apparently not happy that tonics are meta. I would say just disable them in the trials. What does the Pangar Lantern do again? Which one's the attack speed one? A lot of damage. But just on its own. How am I not dead? Oh, there. I think we've got almost everything. Oh, maybe not this wing.
Good work. That's one less
This actually give good experience. Give 132.
that I doubt it'll be your last.
I think that was the robot Shrike. Oh, Nefudis will type. Nefudis will type while he's playing the video game. He looks so different in this lighting. That's a weird monster. I do like the sound effects, though. Sad they ruined all your builds? Don't be sad that they ruined your builds. Be happy that you can now make new builds. Stalemate is not good for anyone.
Another behemoth bites the dust. You do fine work, Captain. Now get ready for that Aether burst.
I don't know if is there a heroic Rayquaza or whatever he's called? Rezakiri? Pact of Hunger. Life Steal would be nice, if not completely unnecessary. Rayquaza, close enough. Rayquaza? Bondi.
Just resubscribed.
Thank you. Happy weekend. Happy Sunday. Ooh. Somebody just gave me some shields, and I appreciate it. He's been really hard. No, no, no. I was gonna die there. Am I playing with viewers? Playing with some viewers right now? Do I have spots? I usually don't fill up all the way because then it becomes a clown fiesta. But if you join the Discord, I'll play with you. Or if you get in a little bit earlier, I will. It's nice to have like a random hub be able to get in. We had a group going last night. What were we doing? Umbral escalations? I only play people carry. I can carry. I'm the carrier now. Maybe not on this. The game actually does good scaling. Let's drink all tonic standard. Honestly, it'd be better if you didn't drink tonics. You want like some challenge. I didn't have any idea. I was using Warpike when I first started the game. I didn't realize how good it is at getting interrupts. It's so powerful. I guess I'll just take the 30% crit strike chance. Join the Discord? Yeah, I mean, I usually, like, after the stream, I'll probably, like, eat dinner, and then I'll ping in the Discord to see if anyone wants to play. Something like Hunting Horn you have to play. Warpike gives buffs. This is a buff right here. Giving everybody 30% critical strike chance. And I think there's a Omnicell, which is like a special ability that gives you like a little robot companion that you can use to help buff people as well. Oh, maybe I shouldn't stand in that. Oops. I will survive. Am I new to the game? I started playing less than a month ago. This is my first time doing a Terra escalation, so apologies for my death. What the hell was that? I keep trying to heal through his poison, and it's such a bad idea. does not work. No, I will not be carrying on this. Can't reach. Does that still have parts? No. Yeah, I got zero lantern level. Oh, that was his Nova. It's pretty cool looking. Can we go in there? No. No. I think you're supposed to attack the thing that pops out. Yeah, this is one of the legendary guys.
Never doubted you for a second, Cap. Now get the charge taser that thing was guarding. We can get out of here.
Okay, let's... Does he normally get dumpstered a lot faster than that? We got 2 robot rares. Is that a mushroom monster? Yes. You know, honestly, even for presumably all electrical weapons, I didn't see too many things get, like, stunned. Gusta Games is a good name. I like that name a lot. I'm having a hard time here, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to think the closest thing we've ever had to a plant monster. I mean, Beachiton throws plants. I know it's not the same. Dumbros is kind of like a plant.
Don't forget to check on your hot. I can spare a moment. Remember, style.
Is there one in Frontier? Oh, I don't know.
Farewell.
Is an Espinosa plant monster? He just has spines and sleeps. Yama, kinda. It's kind of like got some wood on him. Ninja Master E789. He's got the same title as me. Do I like Dauntless now? It's a fun game to play. I would be very sad if I couldn't play Monster Hunter again. But in between playing Monster Hunter, when I want to look at bars fill up, I'm forgetting the Moss Swine. Leshen? I guess Leshen is literally a plant monster. Guys, it is hot, man. Is that hot where everybody lives right now? I'm like sweating.
Before those behemoths do. Don't let old Arkansas focus on those behemoths and the power they're creating. We need that energy back in Ramsey. We don't need any more hypercharged behemoths in the mix.
I've got one complaint about the Warpike is getting the rapid hit off is kind of annoying. So question for the real Dauntless heads in chat. If they made it so you can immediately go into the rapid stab ability, would that be broken? Because it's really annoying to, like, do the stabs. It's always hot in the Philippines. What's the coldest it gets in the Philippines? Seven? 7? What a unit of measurement is that? It gets 7 hot. 7 Kelvin? It's very cold. Just get evaporated, just completely obliterated. Broke his legs off. He's about to get us. Yeah, there's definitely builds though where you can build around buffing other people. Bringing people back to life is always nice as well. How do you un-ice this guy? His little, he kills little buddies. Or you can just keep hitting him. But for the most part, I think you're supposed to kill his little buddies. Crazed Irish, run Fortify on the Valstrax armor and you should be fine. Maybe even throw a little bit of defense up or Divine Protection. Oh, wow. That's really cool. 10 Celsius? Was it like 60 or 70 degrees Fahrenheit? That's comfortable. Getting armor as high as possible. I mean, your goal should be, how do I survive the one-shots? So I don't just die from the one-shots. You know what I mean? And Valstrax armor has the highest defense. And then with Fortify, you end up getting another 30% defense after 2 cards. And that you should be able to survive everything but like the hardest hits after that. It's just a matter of being careful after that. I don't know what weapon you're playing, but you should be okay. Well, the Apex like flop from the Mizu, gives you a pretty big telegraph. You just have to play around the fact that it can do that attack and will kill you, and don't get greedy with your combos. If it's in a position where it can use that. Play bow and basic claw swipes one-shot you. If you play bow, the monster shouldn't do it. I use dodge bolts. $50 degrees Fahrenheit's really not bad. I mean, you barely even need a heater for that. Assuming it doesn't get that cold that often, do people in the Philippines usually have like heaters in their homes, or do they like not even bother? I imagine you might have like a space heater for your bedroom or something. We're supposed to attack that arm or something? Probably. Cool. We don't have heaters. You grew up barely using a blanket. The blankets are nice because, like, it's nice having, like, the pressure. Oops, I just, like, face tanked that. Full nude, no blanket. So maybe just walks in your room just using completely naked. Why, yes, I am sleeping. Wait, is he not dead? I thought he was dead. Coastal City of the Sea sounds like one of the best places to live. If you had to choose a place. Man, I just don't know how I feel about the Skullforge helm. Because, like, on one hand, it's so strong, and on the other hand, it makes it so, like, stamina basically doesn't exist anymore. Basically doesn't exist. Deal 30%. No.
Can't let that beast continue to feed on this island. You know what to do, Cap.
Going in. I'm not gonna say worth. I was trying to get a wound on the body, but I just don't know if I'll ever get it. I did get it! Wow. Look at us go now. Life Leech in the expansion? My guess would be they'll probably something to do with Malzeno. Or just monsters in general being able to inflict Blood Blight on you. There'll almost definitely be a Blood Blight direction. I don't want to spoil anyone because there's people out there trying to stay spoiler free. But I don't think it's going to be full-on world health augment, like just equip this weapon and absorb health. I don't think it's going to be that bad. Okay. What sort of job do you have to wear a coat over clothes and gloves? El Chado Loco. Is that the crazy Chad? What does Chado mean?
May we speak? Check in again soon.
Lab technician? Sounds awful. See you, Nefudis. How long have we been going for? 5 hours? I'm getting kind of sweaty as well. What time is it? Yeah, I'm going to take a break. If anyone wants to play later, I'm going to check the Discord, and I might play with you. But, like, I'm going to go, like, try and find, like, some way to cool down. Because, like, even in my solarium, I'm, like, hot. It's, like, really hot out. Stay cool, everyone. Our love circle's not complete yet? How is that possible? How do I check that? Turn on your AC instead of buying that couch? You have no idea how stubborn I am. What? Can you not, like, come back on, DSC? Like, can't we? You're still on? We only need 300, we only need 300 more experience. Shock escalation? Fine, let's do it. Wait, hold on. Maybe don't use a shock weapon. Tough 6. Parasitic. Suffer for a month when I get not significantly different electric bill? That just means other things got more expensive. I don't know what happened. Oh, I actually need to unlock it on my Slayer's path. Didn't I? What? Oh, I'm just dumb. It's the first one. I am being stubborn. I'm going to scurry down to my basement soon. I'm making a setup down there. I think I did shock once. Yeah. We should definitely get 300 experience through this, right? What is it, like 5 fights? It'll probably be like close to 1,000 experience. I'm thinking about getting some mini splits remediable, like 3. Apparently my state might give me rebates for them, which is like finally a good use for like tax dollars. All right, rate my drip versus Sentinele's drip. Which is better? Be honest. No, it's not better. How is it better? Color doesn't match at all. You don't like either? Oh, you wouldn't. Whatever. Kiss my ass. Can't even read the names, you don't know who's whose. Yeah, he's open-toed shoes. That doesn't make any sense with that helmet. Gimpier? They do have more ropes on them. All right, that's fair. They do. Those are some pretty powerful-looking beads, aren't they? All right, that's fair. All right, never mind. I forgive you guys for now. I guess I could put this back to where it was. You give me a bead? Thank you. Wow. Get all these popper entrances. Everybody just hops in. get him? Did he get me? We're gonna be fine. Wait, does that not work? I thought that would have worked. Say no problem.
You're pretty good at this, Captain. That behemoth is snarled its last.
I'll do the Pact of Might. I'll probably die to the Boreas, but it's fine. Escalations are great for just getting a ton of random materials that you never know when you'll end up wanting or needing. Oh, stepping. Yeah, why is everyone dying? Boreas can be pretty hard sometimes. Is there something new you're checking out in Dauntless? I'm not an expert on this escalation. I think, didn't Dauntless just get a new, like, Radiant thing? Radiant escalation, is that new? That's cool. I am gonna do no damage to him. Dauntless is too many systems for you? It's really not any more complicated than Monster Hunter. The combos are definitely a lot easier. Nice. What's the opposite of a cart, Noxel? I got the interrupt. What are you gonna do about that? Gonna cry a little? You get mad? Huh? A shart, maybe? Interrupts are a really big deal in this game. If there weren't interrupts, I would have maybe a different opinion on it. Yeah, I'm using a radiant weapon, by the way, so in this one situation, I'm going to be doing very little damage because I'm using element. But that normally doesn't happen. So, I can say right now, Tilgon, why is everybody dying? I'm helping them by killing the monster. You could spend $10 and then you would never need to spend money ever again. Or you could stay full free to play forever and then eventually never have to spend money ever again. What would the $10 give? A cosmetic, access to the premium battle pass basically forever, and a little bit of extra platinum that you can then maybe get on another cosmetic or two. Even then, even in that situation, it also feels like pretty optional if you don't care about cosmetics. I mean, it's actually net positive. It's something like, I have to do the math again, it's something like you get 1,100 platinum per full battle pass. The battle pass itself costs 700. You at least get 1,000. So you gain 300. Oh, is it 950? Alright, never mind, I'm a liar. I could have sworn it was 700. This is what I get for helping other people. This is why I don't help other people. Are you sure it's 950, Nefudis? Are you sure it's not 700? I gotta go back and check. I could have sworn it was only 700. I've got 1,440 platinum, and I've got the battle pass, and I unlocked one slot. Now, the one thing that is definitely, like, not really pay to win, but, like, pay to shorten the grind or pay to get, like, a ton of cosmetics is the Slayer's Club. But, I mean, it's super optional. Like, very, very, very optional. You pretty much just get it if you feel like whaling or supporting the game, more or less. Am I okay? It's really the sort of thing, like, you know, if for some reason you want everything, but you don't feel like playing the game, like you have, like, major FOMO, you could get it. Like, most free-to-play titles, if for some reason you just want to spend a ton of money to not play the game, they give you that option. What's he doing? Can I interrupt him like when he's doing that? No. Somebody hit him now! See, I helped. Is there a part we should be hitting? What do you need for the weapons? Everything? That's... I might say it's annoying. Because in a way it's a good thing. We just got everything. What a good team.
You're the top of the heap now, Skipper. A hard-earned victory. And to the victor go the spoils.
Is all less stunning than you remember? We definitely one decent pub. The other one, maybe not so much. But the one of them had the battle pass, which is a sign that you were good at the video game. Or at least you're invested in the video game. I guess I could be putting my battle pass onto my other thing. It's got 30 levels. I guess I should just level it up. Are you kidding me? It's still not done yet? Well, I didn't have any bounties set up. I make loving you sound like a chore. No, it's just... Why is it taking so long? You just want me for the shock escalation. You're just playing hard to get because you want more shock escalations. I feel manipulated. That seems very good. You want an unlink? You're taking the epic parts? I'm taking all the money.
Darker 90
And
gifted 1 subs.
merit badges. It's probably not even that much money. It's gonna work it out. I don't know. This is saying like a pretty decisive rift. I've seen him eyeing the other people, the other past people that have the Slayers Club. Like, when I partner with them, I get 25% escalation bonus. I get it. I like the title Devastator. Guys, it is so damn hot. This water was cold and now it's like... It's not even like room temperature, it's like hot. I almost never see people running Hammer Toad. Should get a metal bottle. I mean, I have insulated containers. It's just that one, like, I don't know. I like it. I can't take my shirt off on stream. I could start without a shirt, but I can't take it off. Just restart the stream with the shirt off. The worst part is I don't even know if I'm gonna do it right away. I have to get my repeaters up to level 20. I just really don't like it. Did I get the wound damage thing? Did I take that? Is Dual Blades in this bad? I have prestige it 3 times already. So I'm gonna say no. It's not bad. The only thing that maybe feels bad to play is the hammer. I'm not even saying it's necessarily a bad weapon. And the repeaters feels bad to play, but the repeaters are extremely strong. And like, that's just my opinion. You could just be like, you don't have to agree with it. It's just the way I feel. Some weapons kind of need like a little bit of help from like mods and stuff that you can get on the Slayer's Pass or through trials or whatever. Some people are going to enjoy the repeaters. I just, you know, I tried to love them because I really want to get that, like, extra movement speed, and I just didn't. Yeah, I mean, Pike feels fine. Hammer's top DPS? That's weird. Is it empowered strikes? Or whatever it is, prime strikes? Stop fixing the roads? We did okay, but we got to a map and ours is like good. My guess would be people just don't want to mess around with actually like doing the prime hits. That would be me. My understanding is the way they work feels kind of annoying. Part damage. I could do the Pact of Might. The daily quests? The daily quests are actually pretty fun and generally, like, not hard to do. Like, they just happen. The only ones that, like, take effort are the ones that, like, involve you evading through projectiles. I mean, the best time to take Pact of Might is between round 2 and round 3. Job, baby. Does this game have Fortnite dances? Yeah? Duh. They're actually pretty good, though. What, can you do anything without your axe, or is it just like, well, guess I don't have an axe now. Guess I don't have a weapon. No idea why you did 26,000 damage. I'm giving you some critical up buffs. You probably hit a crit that you're not used to hitting. Ooh. Getting locked in a bubble without your axe sounds really funny. Look at that tail before it dies. Why do all my teammates look like they're dying? Stop dying. Going in. 17,000, that's probably DSC. Probably fully charged, level 3. Probably, I'm assuming he landed a crit. Eh. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. Oh yeah, at this point his axe is definitely fully charged, right? Just got launched and I can't do the mount thing. Skullforge used to work while mounted. It feels like cheating, but on the other hand, playing without stamina also feels really bad. So I don't know what to say. I'm trying to get to that tail. Is this game pay to win? You can spend about $10 once and then never need to spend money ever again because the battle pass refreshes itself. Even that being said, you can spend $0 and get the battle pass for free someday. And you don't even really need it. I mean, I don't know. It'll get you stuff faster. That'll be nice. You'll feel nice that you had it, but it's definitely not required. It's more for like getting cosmetic stuff. Because once you max it out, you start getting these little gems that make it easier to get the cosmetics. You can still get the cosmetics, but then like you gotta like hunt down. Where are they? See these challenges? If you want the cosmetics, you want the battle pass, like, you ready to do all that? You gonna do all that? You want? I'm happy just spending the $10. And then, you know, don't spend the money again unless you plan on maxing it out. All that stuff does itself. I mean, not all of it. Some of it you might have to go out of your way. Please tell me we're done. Where is it? It's maxed out. What is this? Crown of Friendship? I hope you give me my Crown of Friendship. I don't have it yet. We'll know in 3 days and 21 hours. Oh. I don't have it. Is he here? Where is he? He's not wearing it. Wear it. Put it on. You've been promoted. Is that it? Make it purple. It looks cooler when it's purple. That color I don't like. That's symbolizing our love. Actually, that's symbolizing your love with somebody else. Not even me. I think you can. You can't? Oh, wow. It's a little lame. It's only purple if we both have it equipped? I like that idea. Alright, our friendship has been completed. I got... How do I equip it? Transmog? Is that even better? Can you change the color of it? Do you guys even like the way that looks? I guess it's like premium. It is kind of tiny. It's so hot. So these are the premium weapon skins you'd get if you had... What is this thing? Oh, here's the Dauntless store. So you can see most of them, it's like what, like almost... Was it like 75 cents per platinum? No. 75 cents per like 100 platinum? Those look pretty cool. They can be purchased with steel marks from Lady Luck. But if you're not good, and you have money... Carrot cake, happy birthday again, Kaiser. I spent my marks on Berserker cells, and I'm glad I did. They're really nice for damage. So the Reckless Leap is something that I'd want to get, huh? So that'd take like a couple weeks. So you only get 300 a week.
Got my good eye on you.
That's okay. I mean, that's all the stuff that you get over time. It's probably preferable that you don't just max out everything right away. Alright, seriously, I'm really gonna leave now. I'm really gonna leave now. I'm still gonna play the video game, but I'm gonna be like mostly naked on my couch doing it. So if you wanna play, check out that Discord. Isn't there like a command for this? Is this it? I don't know. Alright, I love you. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good day. Goodbye. I love you. Goodbye. Happy birthday again, Kaiser. Goodbye.